ever thought about someone who has influenced your life so much? When some people take the time to answer this question, they think of an older brother. Many of my friends have older brothers and sisters, but none of them compare to my influential brother. I'm sure several people have older brothers who put a smile on their face and tell them right from wrong. Right now, I would like to pay tribute to my amazing brother, Johnny Adams. Johnny's traits could not improve. He is hardworking, hilarious, and one of the kindest people that I've ever met. My brother Johnny is extremely hardworking. For one, he does well in school. He has a busy schedule every day after school, but he knows school is very important. This past week, I glanced over at him and just watched him studying diligently for the mid-years. He and my dad go to Barnes & Noble's to study for the SATs. This makes me want to be as great as a student as Johnny is. Johnny works so hard when it comes to baseball. Baseball is his #1 sport. I could not tell you how much he knows about the game of baseball. This past year, Johnny has had various colleges scouting him as he's a junior in high school. In this past summer, I can remember him having baseball almost every day. A few weeks ago, I asked him if he had a break off that particular day. He replied with, "I have no off time." He said it in a way that did not show cockiness, but showed that he really doesn't stop going with baseball. He is so committed. Johnny made the varsity baseball team as a freshman. Sophomore year, he was the starting shortstop. Johnny is such an inspiration, and I would love to be able to play softball just like he plays baseball. Not only is Johnny an amazing baseball player, he also exceeds in the game of basketball. He made varsity as a freshman. He knows how much I love to play basketball, so he always asks how I'm doing with the sport. As a matter of fact, the other day he said, "I'm going to make you the best basketball player you have ever been." These words said by my brother made my day. He put a smile on my face, and I can't wait to get started. Johnny is a leader of his basketball team. Being a junior captain really requires much skill. He is so capable of this because of his determination. And you know what they say? Hard work pays off. Hard working comes into mind when Johnny's name is mentioned. Johnny is without a doubt hilarious. Ask him to do any impersonation of someone, and he will get it perfectly. I can picture him right now doing impersonations. A few years ago, I used to be obsessed with Full House, a TV show with Joey Gladstone. In the television show, Johnny used to say, "Cut it out." He even used hand symbols. Johnny would impersonate Joey and have me laughing for minutes. I could sometimes even fall to the ground of laughter. Johnny is pretty quiet outside of the house, but inside the house, he's so funny it just keeps making jokes. For instance, when he's with other people, he is quiet, but right as he walks through that door, he'll make me laugh. He seems to always have one-liners. You can be in the worst mood, and somehow Johnny will brighten it. He always manages to find a way. The other day, I was so stressed out by the amount of homework and studying I had to do. Johnny simply says, "How you doing there, guy?" There's no one else who makes me laugh as much as Johnny does. My brother is not only athletic and hilarious, he is kind as well. I wouldn't be able to tell you the amount of friends he has. I think he has a lot of friends because he's such a kind person. A few years ago, a girl in Johnny's grade was being picked on. Johnny stood up for the girl and could not believe the cruelty of how some people treat their peers. Like the famous quote, "Treat others as you would want to be treated." Johnny certainly uses this quote, and he sticks up for the people who are being bullied or picked on. My brother always has time for his family. Many of the people his age rarely have time for their family. My family is big on sports and loves to watch all the games on TV. On some weekends, my dad will say, "Hey John, do you want to watch the Pats with me?" Johnny will reply with a "Sure." Johnny always seems to be the one who is constantly asking my mom if she needs help with anything. He does things without being asked. I think this is a huge concept and will take him far in life. Johnny will sometimes say, "Want to help me clean the kitchen?" Then he and I will clean away. My mom will then feel grateful and will make her day. I really hope you have come to see what an amazing person Johnny Adams is. I'm sure many people have siblings who they look up to. I hope you see how Johnny's athleticism, sense of humor, and kindness really reflect mine and many other people's lives. Johnny's impact on his family and friends really come to show what a great individual he is. Johnny and I are very close now, and I have no doubt that we'll be close for the rest of our lives.